So I hope you'll have practiced yesterday's chapter, which was miracles in health, right? Magic and miracles in health.
Yes,
So what difference did you all feel?
quite relieved.
Okay.
And it's like kind of a happy feeling, because I always have this back pain and my wrist pain.
Hmm.
So I was like before this, I was doing the normal counting blessings and all. So this time it's a bit different than that. Like felt more grateful as well as relieved.
Yeah. So this is how, if you are grateful for your health,
Mhm.
remember the past. Remember, go into your past where you were really very, very happy, and in good health. And just keep that memory, in your mind, because then that helps you to bring back your health, in the current situation.
Mhm.
You remember all the good things what you could do. So that gives you a motivation also. Otherwise, we always say, now we are aging, or this problem is there, this problem is there, this is going to happen. No, it is not like that. If you see, there are examples, there are people who are of 86-year-old and who are running. They are running now. They're taking part in marathon. Okay. So it's all in the mind. So the more you start training your mind and be thankful, you receive more. So let's join our hands. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you, universe, for this divine time. Thank you, universe, for the divine nature. Thank you, universe, for the magical air that we breathe. Thank you, universe, for the magical water that we drink. Thank you, universe, for giving us good health that we come early in the morning for these practices. Thank you, universe, for being with us during this time and guiding us to go within ourselves and learn more about ourselves. Thank you, universe, for bringing gratitude to our lives so that we know the exact way of living our life and be grateful for what we have now. Thank you, universe, for all the abundance that is pouring on us. Thank you, universe, for all the things, the material, the mental, and the emotional things and health what we are receiving in abundance from you. Thank you, universe, for guiding me as to what I need to say and what I need to learn in this journey. Thank you for making me a channel of blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In your eyes. I hope you all have practiced, and then you all have also you have also got your checks ready. As today's practice, we are going to fill in that checks.
Mm.
Okay. So this is today's chapter. The day 17. We have reached on day 17th, the magic check. So we are uh, we had 28 days practices, right? So today we are on the 17th day practice, the magic check. Okay. Can you see a check here, the table, the light, how it is illuminating? Look at this picture. Her each and every picture has something to say, if you read and, observe properly. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. William S. Burroughs, 1914, 1997, writer and poet. So, in the magical universe, there are no coincidences. So, that means if today we are sitting here, right, and we are doing this practices, it is not a coincidence. It is what universe wanted it to happen, right? So this is the right time, right way, what God wanted us to do. So in the magical universe, there are no coincidences, there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. Okay. When you direct gratitude's magical power toward any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. Very important sentence. When you direct gratitude's magical power towards any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. So even if you're going through any negative situations, even in the area of money, relationship, health, anything, she's saying that when you direct the gratitude's magical power towards a negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created. So instead of feeling lack, okay, I don't have money for this, I don't have money to go for trips, I don't have money to buy jewelry. If you feel grateful for whatever you have, you are creating a new condition, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money. See, who doesn't want money? We all want money. And if you go to see, money is not just a currency. Okay. It is it is really something which is fulfilling your needs, your material needs, your security, your medical expenses. So money fulfills all your needs. It helps you to fulfill, what medical bills and everything. So it can happen that you need money for something. So here in this chapter, we are going to learn today how to attract money if you are requiring money for a specific need. All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. Okay. All bad feelings. So I don't have money. How money will come? I have to go here. I don't have money. I want to open a big showroom. I don't have money. I want to buy a vehicle. I don't have money. This is what we keep on repeating. So if you keep on repeating this, you are saying to universe that you have a lack. Okay. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. So if you're feeling jealous of someone, you're feeling unhappy about it, you're worrying, or you have fear someone will take away my money, or if I lose money, if I do an online transaction. So there, you are creating fear for a lack of money. You're creating that feeling. The law of attraction says that that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. Read this line very nicely, okay? So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. And if you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you more fearful about money. So the more you feel, that you are feeling a lack, you know, you will receive the same type of situations. And the more you say, that I'm receiving money, or I have money, what are you creating? You are creating a situation, where you're saying to the universe that I already have enough. So God will say, okay, she's already saying thank you for that she's having enough, so I'll give her more. However difficult, sorry, however difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situations and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. Okay. So now today, just now, just remove your books. And today, just think for 2 minutes what you want money for today, because you're going to fill the check at the end. So think about and write it down. Like you want to go for travel, so you need money for that. You want to buy jewelry, so you want money for that. It could be 50,000, it could be lakh, it could be 2 lakhs. So you have to write it down. But if you start with a smaller amount, it will give you a belief when it gets fulfilled. Okay. So currently just now, just write down one situation where you feel that you are needing money. Write it down. Sorry. So however difficult it may be, you have to ignore the current situation. Okay. Even if you're in debt, okay, someone has taken away your money, you have to be very thankful even in that situation. So if even if you have you are into debt, like you have to pay someone's money, or someone has not paid your money, you had given lended it to someone, so you have to be very thankful. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. You can't be grateful for the money and disappointed about the money at the same time. See, very important line, underline it. You cannot be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. So, like she's saying that if you have money and you are saying being grateful, you're saying thank you, thank you, thank you, money. And then when you don't have money, you become disappointed. You start having that feeling. You cannot have two sides of the coin together. Okay, so you have to remember this, that you cannot be can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. So now you are being grateful that I am filling the check today and I'm going to receive the money, and then later on you're in the daytime, you're just thinking, sorry, "Ki will the money come? How will the money come? From where the money is going to come? Who is going to pay for my travel?" So if you're going to think all these worrisome thoughts, then it's not going to help you. Nor can you be grateful for the money and have fearful thoughts about the money at the same time. So when you are grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you are doing the very thing that brings more money to you. Okay? And who doesn't want money? Tell me one thing. When anyone gives you 20 or 30 rupees, do you say thank you? Unmute and tell me, any one of you. If you have received 20 or 30 rupees, okay, or you were cleaning the cupboard and you found 20 rupees in one of your old purse or under the clothes.
I
No.
I would can I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never said thank you, but from my mouth always it has come. Wow, I've got the money.
Wow. Great.
I've said that, but I
Wow.
never said money because that that reflects, as soon as I saw it and that came out, that always this word used to come out. So it has happened with me, like, when I was searching, I was taking something out from my cupboard, and maybe I've forgotten, I've kept somewhere money in an envelope or something. So that thing has happened with me a couple of times. And then it has just come out like, wow, I got money. I'm so
So
lucky,
great.
something like that. Yes.
Great, great. That is what you need to do. Like, even if you get 20 or 30 rupees, even if your coins fall down, okay, you are taking out your pant and you're putting, and you had coins in the pocket and they fall down, or suddenly you find 1 or 2 rupees lying down in the house here and there. Please pick it up and keep it in a proper place. Just don't let it be lying down here and there. Just pick it up and put it in a plate. Put it in a plate and keep where you're collecting those coins, and be thankful for that 1 rupee also. So even if you find 1 rupee on the road, you know, suppose you were walking and you found 1 rupee on the road, pick it up, say thank you, and then give it to if you want to give it to some poor people. Okay, so that means you have attracted some money. So don't neglect these small things. What here we do is that we neglect these small things. If someone gives you 20 rupees, so you don't say thankful. Even if when the bhaji wala, the vegetable vendor gives you back money, when you pay him, when you get that money, be very thankful. Take it in your hand and just say thank you. So you already have practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. So what you have made a note. What do you say for that note? What is the words written on that? Who will say? I
The
hope you
money that I've
practicing.
been given throughout my life.
Yes, thank you for all the money that has been given to me throughout my life. So you are already being grateful, okay, for the money. Okay, now we are coming. Then we did one more chapter. Now this is here we are filling in the check. Today we are going to fill in the check for the and going to learn how to attract money. So you have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and you continue to receive. So before you use gratitude's magical power, see, I'm telling you, take that note every day in the morning in your hand. Whenever you're writing, count your blessings. You finish writing, count your blessings. This is what I do. I'm talking about my practices. When I finish my count of the blessings, even if we don't write in the morning, with our teacher, the father, parents, gratitude, I do write on my own, and then I write count my blessings. And then what you do is you take the note. You take the note in your hand and then just be very thankful for it. Feel it and say thank you for all the money that has been given throughout my life. So before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and the avenues that money or riches could come into your life. So it's not necessary that money comes only through currency. Suppose you have got gifts, right? So you saved the money, you didn't have to pay for that money. So you have to be thankful for that. You got discount today. You went to shopping mall, you got discount. You went to buy grocery, you are seeing in your bill that you have saved this much money. So all the savings, all the discounts, all the gifts what you have got, you might get anything. Even someone comes and gives you a cover on Eid, or on some function, some celebration day, or you have gone to a function, and where there is a ritual of what you say, saluting the elders, so they come and they give you money. So accept that money, and when you are accepting that money, you imagine you have received money in any form, even if it is 101 rupee, you have received money. So you have to be very thankful for that money, because money can come in the form of gifts, clothes. Someone came and gave you clothes, someone came and gave you jewelry, okay, someone bought a purse for you. Anything. It could be anything. Someone took you out to eat, right? And they paid the money. You went with your friends and they paid the money. Your relatives came, your elder uncle or aunts came and they said, Chalo, let's go out. And then you all went out and then you all had dinner and they paid for the money. So here, what is happening is, like yesterday, I went to attend one function. So we give that envelope, na. So the lady did not accept it. She said, "No, I want only blessings." So I was just wondering, everyone takes this. How come she said no? Like, and then I realized, say, I saved money. So that is how you have to remember and be alert that you saved money. So even that saved money is the money coming to you. So money can come in any form. So you only have to keep yourself open. So before you use gratitude's magical power for money you want, you need to understand the various ways. You need to understand, 1 minute. You need to understand the various ways and the avenues that money or riches could come into your life. Because if you are not grateful each time your riches or money increase, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. There are some people, whom we give the gifts, they are not at all thankful. They just take it and keep it. So if you are not thankful, okay, because see, you saved money there. Otherwise, you would have gone to buy. Okay, your son bought something for you. Your husband bought something for you. So that is money has come in, right? So money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in the salary, a lottery win. You could win a lottery, a tax refund. Or when your tax refund comes, that is also money, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner when you are about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted. So, when there's a money back offer on a purchase, and when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy, so you needed to that thing to buy, but someone gave you the gift, so you saved the money. Someone took you for lunch, someone purchased an item for you, so here you have got the discount. So when there's a money back offer, okay, from a purchase, how fast we go and get it, right? So that way, when someone gives you a gift or something you needed to buy, the end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. Remember, you are getting more and more money through these things. We do not look into all these things, that someone took us for lunch, someone paid for a coffee. In fact, our mentor always said, ki whenever you go out with your friends, or in your other relative circle, what happens? People say, "Arey, wo bharega bill, ye bharega bill, he's going to pay the bill, I'm going." So instead of doing that, you get up and you go and pay the bill, because that way you are increasing your money energy. What we do it, we hesitate. Why should I pay? They should pay it, this, like that. But whenever you are doing this, remember, you are increasing the circle of money. You are always increasing the circle of money. You are not doing anything, great, but you are increasing your circle of money by paying the bill. Now, a question might be coming to our mind, oh, when we have gone together, we should contribute. No, not necessary every time. It can happen that you can say, today I'm going to pay the bill. And what will happen? You will see your money increasing. You will notice that that day or the next day or in within few days, you receive a double amount of it through someone. So when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy, see, we have got money in such a way, because our parents had put that belief in us. Money needs to be saved. Hard-earned money should not be wasted. You should not do this with the money. You should keep it for the better days. This and that, because we have been trained with those limited beliefs. But imagine money is like an energy. It has to be circled. If you will not circle and if you will just keep it in one place, it will not have a flow. And if it does not have a flow, you will not receive more. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money you are receiving through that circumstance. So whenever you receive anything or someone paid for you, so then imagine in your mind, just say to your mind, think, oh, I got more money. Wow. So that is how I've got more money. If you tell a friend you are about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it. And if you are planning to travel, so imagine a friend comes and she says, I bought for you this, and you really wanted to buy it. What would be your emotional thing? You feel so happy from inside. Oh, I was looking for this candle, I was looking for this pajama, and my friend bought it. So what is your emotional feeling? You feel very nice. Okay, so that time you have to be very thankful for that money, that you saved that money and you got something. Even if they are not using, they say, you want this, take it, because you are going to use it and you have saved your money. Or if you're planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, there are some travel companies who are always putting that, if you book in this dates, we are going to give you this much discount. So be thankful, that you heard suddenly you were planning to travel and you got this discount. Okay, special that you end up taking. Or if your lending institution lowers their interest rate. Okay, so if you want to buy take a loan, sorry, buy a loan, and if you want to take a loan and they are The interest rates have gone down. So be thankful, because here you're saving money. Or a service provider offers a far better package. They say, if you book for this these days, you'll get this much discount. So what are they doing? They're providing you service with some discount, but remember, even you are getting benefit of it. So for that benefit, you are saving that much money. Say thank you. Okay? Just say thank you. Or a service provider offers a far better package, your money magically increased through the saving of money. Are you getting the idea of the unlimited situations where you can receive money? So money does not come only, through that money what you get in your hand. Money can be, where you have got discounts. You go to a shopping mall, and they say that this is the offer going on. You go to DMart to buy your grocery, you are getting some offer. Buy one, get one free. What is that? You are saving your money. You are saving your money. Okay. So there are unlimited situations where you're receiving money, but we are not seeing that because we have not been trained to see all those things. We say, "Usme kya ho gaya?" Oh, it's if they are giving discount, they are doing their business. But remember, even to get that business, they are sacrificing their profits at some this thing, and here we are getting some profits. So it is always give and take. Remember that way. It is always give and take. Most likely, you have experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realized that it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. All are not getting discounts, right? All the people are not getting these offers. There are some people who go and buy only from that Balaji or some other shop where they have to pay on MRP, right? So if you buy directly from the shop, the shopkeeper gives you on the MRP, right? So there are only when we go to DMart, when we go to bigger grocery shops or malls, we are attracting these discounts. So, but when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's a universal law because it is give and take law of universal, where we are receiving and giving. Because even the business persons who are giving us this discount are getting something in return. They are getting a business through us. So any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that cost money is the result of your gratitude. Okay. So if you have seen this circumstance, it is because you somewhere, even if you are not in this journey, even if you are not in this journey of magic book and gratitude, somewhere you might have said thank you, and that is why you were attracting that. You feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with gratitude, you have the real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. So this is the key. This is the key that even if you get small money, even if you get small chocolate, if I told you last time when I go to the schools and when the children give me birthday chocolate, their birthday is there, I just say thank you for that chocolate because that time maybe that was the need and I got it. I had not expected. Okay. But if I would wanted a chocolate to eat that time, I would have gone and paid. So when I arrived in United States several years ago, here she's talking about her own incidents. Okay. I arrived with 2 suitcases. She had moved to United States several years ago. She had arrived with 2 suitcases. I worked in bare bones apartments with my computer on my lap. What is bare bones? Means with the very small facilities or with very less, hardly anything. So apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car. She means that she did not have a table also. I didn't have a car, and so I mostly walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. So see, even she did not have anything in that apartment. She had hardly anything, maybe one, two fork or spoons like that. But what she did was she was being grateful for all the small things what she was having. So I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its 4 plates. She had only 4 plates, 4 knives, 4 forks, and 4 spoons. Okay. And I was grateful that I could walk to most places. She did not crib that I do not have bus to travel. I don't have my own vehicle to travel. I do not have car or cab. But she was, even if she had to walk, she walked down and she was thankful. And I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift me a driver and a car for few months. Just see the miracle. Because she was being grateful, suddenly a person came and they might have known each other now for some time. So he might have said, okay, you can take my driver and car for your work. Okay. And other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things to survive. So she had hardly anything. And then suddenly I had my own personal driver and car. So imagine, instead of taxi, she got her own personal car where there was a driver and she was traveling by that. That was the miracle of being thankful. I was grateful. So I was given more. And that is exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the Gratitude Bank of Universe. Okay, so there is a bank check at the end of this book where she's saying that it is a check of Gratitude Bank of Universe, means it's a check of universe. And you are going to write out that magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive along with the name and today's date. Okay, so today you're going to write the date. I'll tell you how to fill in the check also. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want. Okay, you really want, think again and again before you fill in the check. If you feel that now you don't want to fill in the check during this practice because you still want to think what is the very important need currently, then don't fill it with me when we are doing after this thing. You can still take time during the day, think for what you really need money. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you are going to spend the money on. So you would also know that what you're going to use that money for. Money is a means to what you want. Okay, it is a means. It is not, it is a byproduct. Money is a byproduct. Okay, so money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. Okay, it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much as gratitude. So if you just feel that money is, something like currency, you will not feel gratitude. But if you feel money is not only, currency, but it is things what you get also, then you'll really feel gratitude about it. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for the money. So here you're writing the check, you're writing the check, but you are not going to think about money in that. You're writing the check, you're writing the amount. But you have to think. That is why if you're not able to think just now, think later on and then fill in the check. What you need to do is you have to think what you're going to do with that money. Okay, you're not going to think more about money. Oh, I have written such a big amount, how it's going to come, when it's going to come. You have to think about all the things which you're going to do with that money. I'll give you an example. Suppose I had filled in my check for travel. Okay, so I had written for Bangkok and I need money. So when I had filled in the check, I had written all the things like how I'm going to use that money, like for flying, making the tickets, like for shopping, then for all the activities there. So all that you can write. You will feel far more gratitude if you feel all those feelings. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank check, magic checks from the Secret Dia website. Okay. So if you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check. So see, since we are, sorry, we are filling in the check for the first time. That is what I said, that if you start with a smaller amount and if it gets fulfilled, it could be 30,000, 50,000. And if it gets fulfilled, your belief will increase. Your belief will increase and then you will start manifesting a bigger amount and then you will feel like, writing down bigger amount. So you can After you receive the small amount, you can keep increasing the amounts of your next checks. Okay, so you can fill in this check whenever you want. It's not that you have to do today and then after a week when you have received your that money, you cannot do another one. You can do any number of checks, one after the other, for what you're needing. Okay, so the benefit of starting with smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it. Okay, so you will have that belief system. Yes, I could do it. I could get the money. You don't have to think कहाँ से पैसा आएगा, कहाँ से मैं ये करूंगी, कब आएगा पैसा. You don't have to think about anything. That you just have to believe that this money has come to me. So the benefit of starting with smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you know you did it, and you will know absolutely the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude and the joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. So when you will write down bigger amounts, you will have a belief that you're going to receive that also. So start with a smaller amount. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check. See, you just don't have to write. You just don't have to write and keep the check in some book or something. No, you have to keep, either where you pray, you can keep it in your mandir, or you can pray where you pray. Otherwise, I keep it in my book. But what you need to do is you have to take that check in your hand, like how we are charging our money every day. Same way, thank you for the money. Take the check, thank you for the money. Hold that check in your hand. And what you have written on the check, behind, I'll be telling you what you want that money. So that you have to start visualizing, that you have received the money and you're buying the tickets. Wow, you've already reached there. Okay, you're doing the activities. So all that you have to start imagining. Sorry. So once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind. See, get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want, and put as much as excitement and gratitude into it as you can. So maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes. Okay, so you can, very smallest thing, you want 2,000, 5,000 ka shoes. You want a computer or a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in the store. Okay, so you already have to imagine, okay, I've gone in the store, I'm looking for the laptops, the computer. Wow, I'm looking Lenovo, Dell. So you have to just close your eyes and visualize. So if you would purchase what you want online, then if you purchase, oh, sorry, if you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. So if you're ordering, if you have written a something where you are going to buy online, think, that you have received the box. Wow, the delivery has come home and I'm doing the opening of the box. Wow, such a good phone I had ordered. Wow, the phone is so good. So all that you start imagining and say to yourself. So you might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. Okay, so even if you want for your child's college education, or you want to travel overseas, so imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account. Okay, so you can imagine that you are buying a plane ticket. Your tickets are already done. Now you have started going for a shopping. So you are buying clothes. For your travel. You have got the suitcase. You have started packing your suitcase. All that. So as happy as and feel as happy and grateful as if you have really received it. So you have to already think that you have received that money and what you're doing with that money. You don't have to think if paisa kahan se aayega. After you have completed these steps, take the magic check with you today and put it in a place where you see it often. Okay, so that is why I keep it in my book, because every morning I'm opening my book and I'm writing my gratitude. So I know I'm going to open the first page. The moment I open, I see it. So at least on 2 more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands. Picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted and feel as grateful and excited as you can. So it's not that you're just going to write the check and keep it. Like how we are doing with the money, you're going to charge that check. If you want, charging the check means what you're saying, you're being thankful for it beforehand, taking it in your hand, looking at it, and you have already received this money. Wow, and what you're doing with that money. So if you want, you can do it more times in a day. So she said, if you really want it faster, you can do it more times in a day. So what we do is usually what our mentor has said is that we keep the check with us and we do it every day till it is fulfilled. Once it is fulfilled, we look at it, we say thank you, we tear the check and just blow it out, in your balcony and just say thank you, universe. So as with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. Okay. At the end of today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. Okay. So you should be able to see it daily so that you can, put your gratitude towards it. You could put it on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator. So you can put it there also underneath your magic rock, in your car or in your wallet or on the background of your computer, because these are the things which you keep on seeing every day. You travel every day, so at least you will see at that check, or you can put it in your wallet because you're every time removing the wallet and paying. So anytime you see any magic check, anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you want. So you have to start feeling grateful that, oh, I could receive this money. Wow, I have done this with the money received. And I'm already at Maldives. Okay, I'm enjoying my trip. Wow, amazing. I'm at Ladakh. So whatever is your dream, you're planning for travel anywhere, any holy place, anything. Start imagining you have got the money and you're already there. And what you're doing, what are you going to do there? So anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you want. So when you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, see, there are two things she's saying. See, when you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted, suppose I had written money, I had filled in my check for buying a microwave. Okay. So if you received the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, someone gifted you microwave in your son's marriage or anything, or on Diwali or any function, someone came and bought a microwave for you. So you have to replace the check with a new amount. Now, since you have already got that, means somewhere you have received a gift through that check. So replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want and continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. So this is a very good practice because we have been practicing and I have seen amazing results. Magic check, count your blessings. You write your blessings every day, reread your list, say thank you. Now fill in your magic check with the amount of the money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Hold your magic check in your hands. Okay. And imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. Feel as happy and grateful as you can, as if you have received it. So you have to hold your check in your hand like that. Okay. Take the magic check with you today and put it in a place where you will see it often. At least on at least two more occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you want, and feel as grateful as though you are really doing it. At the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. And when you have received your money on your check, or if you have received the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want and repeat the steps 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is like you're filling the check and then you are saying, being thankful at least throughout the day. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words. Sorry. Thank you for the best thing that happened that day. So this is the thing. So fill in the date, your name, and the amount you wish to receive the currency of your choice. Okay. Tomorrow's chapter is the magical duelist. Okay. So here we are coming to a magic check. So have you all written what you want? Have you written it?
Will not. decided like there are two things.
Okay.
So, Maria, can I write like two checks, or should I wait till one happens and then write the other one?
No, write one thing, and then
Oh,
wait till the other thing, then you write the second one.
okay.
Like I have written checks for smallest things also, even for 5,000 to get vessels in the house. So I have written check for that also. So you can do that way also, like the smallest thing first, because you have to increase your belief system first. Otherwise, uh, belief system will not increase. And the second thing is you should know what exactly amount you want. Suppose I want to travel, okay. Like when I wanted to travel, I was not sure. So that day when we did the practice and when I wrote, I did not write my check. Okay. I did not write my check because I wanted to first find out the total expenses would be how much. So suppose if I'm traveling to one place, take California. That is also in my bucket list. So if I'm traveling to California, what are the things I'm going to require? It would be a hotel accommodation, my tickets, then my shopping, visiting to the places. So there I would require money. So first I noted it down, and then I went on Google and I found out. So approximate you can get, flights you'll be requiring this much. For hotel accommodation, you would be approximate if I'm looking for a room with like 2,500 rupees of Indian rupees I'm talking about. So if I'm looking per day, so if I'm going to stay 5 days, so approximate how much. So I calculated it that, and then you write it down, like for shopping, you will require 20,000 with you. And for suppose your hotel is giving you only the breakfast, then you will be requiring your lunch and dinner. So you will be requiring more money for that. So accordingly, I wrote it down first in my notebook. When I calculated, it was landing up to something 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, whatever it is. Suppose I'm giving you an example of California. So then I put it 2 lakhs and then I put that amount on my check. I write it down and then behind I write it down, I'm going to use that money for what. So behind you write, thank you, thank you, thank you for my trip to California. And down you write, tickets, you write down a hotel accommodation, your shopping, whatever you're going to do, you behind the check. She has not, but we do it because we had learned this in the advanced practices also. So this is what we had done. So if you are having your check, so here on the top, here it is written date. Okay. How can I show you? So where there is written date, you are going to write the date. Okay. And where there is pay, you're going to write your name. Okay. Where there is pay written, you're going to write your full name. Huh? Don't just write your first name or just don't write Maria. Whatever your full name is there, you write your full name. And where there is a white box given, there you're writing the amount in the numbers. Okay. So you're going to write the amount in numbers here. And then in the words, the same thing down. Okay. Here you're going to write the same thing down in the numbers.
It's like excuse me.
Yeah, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Pay your name, then in the blank column, your amount, put the numericals, and
Yeah,
to
in the
the order
numericals
of,
where there is a
to the
white
order.
color, you
Yeah,
have,
yeah, that,
yeah,
that's
box.
clear.
Yeah.
Then the next line says to the order of.
So to the order of, there you're writing in the words, the same
Words.
amount to the order of, you're writing the amount.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. To the order of where you're writing the same amount in the words. Okay. Like if I had written 50,000 only, so I write 15,000. Okay. Don't write only also. That is what I had done the mistake. Just write 15,000, 50,000. So because our mentor had said ki maybe universe wants to give you more. So why are you writing? He might give you more. Okay. So you can just write the amount 50,000. Don't write only. And nothing you have to do. And behind the check, you just write thank you, thank you, thank you for the money for the travel trip of Bangkok. Okay. And then down, you write, wow, my flight tickets are done. Wow, my hotel accommodation is done. My shopping is done. So whatever is coming to your mind, I'm just giving you examples. Whatever you want out, if it is your travel dream, or if you want to get, if you have written for a microwave, want money for microwave, then you can write, ki what your microwave has come home, you have opened it, wow, and you have started cooking in this. Any other question coming to your
Yeah,
mind?
and in this any time frame, there's no column for the time frame. No, just
No,
keep
no,
it
no,
open ended.
nothing. No, no. So you don't have to write anything. That is what, no? So you don't have to think how, what, just write it down. Just write it down, and you feel, you have placed my order, and just whenever you're taking in your hand that check, you should have that feeling ki, yes, this money has come to me. This money has come to me. So the moment you start creating that feeling and vibration inside yourself, now you will see that within few days you will start attracting money through something, or through someone.
This date has to be the day we fill the check, right?
Yes,
That
so
day's
today's
date.
date. Today's date. You did the chapter today, so you do
Okay,
the
so today is
today's
set.
date because this is your
Okay,
first time, right?
fine.
Afterwards, whenever you are doing it on your own, when you are not also in this, book reading and everything, that time you can, still use this. And that time the day, if only when one wish has fulfilled, you have to tear that check. I kept it because I wanted to tear this, but then I wanted to show it to you all, so I kept it. Tear that check, and then, go out in your balcony or near the window and just blow it out, saying, "Thank you, universe, for fulfilling my dream." But behind the check, you
Then
need to
after
put,
tearing the check, can we throw this check, or what are we supposed to do?
yeah, after tearing, that is what I'm saying. Now you blow it into the universe, but in the
Okay,
balcony near the window.
okay, okay.
Okay. And behind the check, you write, "Thank you, thank you, thank you for the money received for your trip." Whatever the place you're going, you write that. "Thank you, thank you, thank you for the money received uh, for going to California." Okay.
Is
And then,
there no other way we can dispose it of rather than throwing it out of the window?
I mean, see, we have to give it to the universe. You
Yeah, so
can,
some other way.
no, you can burn it also. It's not a thing. You
Okay.
can burn it. But then if you're feeling uncomfortable by blowing it to the universe, or then,
Not uncomfortable. It is just a matter of it's been subconsciously we don't like to litter the place around, right?
okay. Though what you can do is go and throw it in the water also. This is the other thing. Or do it into ashes and then blow it, because then the ashes are not seen. Okay. You can just burn it, and the ash, you can just, when you're blowing that ashes, you can just say to God like that.
Okay, cool. Thank
Universe,
you.
thank you. But behind the check, do write your dream, thank you, thank you, thank you for what you're doing now, this check, for what you're going to make this
Okay.
check. Write
Mhm.
down, "Thank you, thank you, thank you for the money received for my California trip." And then write down, "Wow, plane tickets booking done, shopping done, hotel accommodation done, food, whatever you're going to do with that money." So you have to tell the universe. That is what in the dream list also we had spoken. Okay, we have to tell the universe for what you want this money. So you have to be very clear. That is why I said, if you're not clear, don't fill in the check now. Think what you want. For husband and wife can sit together also and think, like, if my son's marriage is coming, so you can also think together, thinking ki we need this much money for son's marriage. Okay. Or if son's education is there, you both can sit together also and think about it, and fill in the checks that way. But if you have something in your mind, you want to travel, you want to do something, or you want to get something at home, where you really feel, I really want money, you know then,
Example.
example, like, now suppose,
No,
I
what I
want,
was trying to tell you
yeah.
was, for example, let's say today I'm not too clear exactly what I want with
Hmm.
respect to the amount to be written. It may be tomorrow also. So we write the date of tomorrow,
Oh,
or we
yes,
have to do
yes,
the
yes,
practice
you
today itself.
can. Okay. Yeah, and that is, see, date is like the day you do this now. Because we want you to understand what is the importance of this chapter. Your belief system will increase only you have put the date. But what you can do is, if you feel, so you'll know, in how much time you have also received. You don't have to wait for that time, but because there are people who have received after 4 years also the check, where they have written bigger amounts. So after 2 years also, they have fulfilled that wish, where they had written very bigger amount for something very bigger, like in crores and that. So That is why we asked you to write the date. So the day you filled in your check. So you can write the date today, not an issue. You can write the date today, and by end of the day, you can fill in the check, or tomorrow morning, you can fill in the check. Because you have to think, what you really want. Not just randomly you're filling the check, कि हाँ मुझे 50,000 चाहिए, and I'm filling the check. No, you have to think like you want the money for what reason, and you have to write that dream behind the check, and then you also have to write that where you're going to use the money. Yes, any other questions coming? So what you're going to do with that money, that clarity should be really there with you. So we all like to get money, right? But if you do this practice and keep the check, whenever you are having, because if you fill in just today, by afternoon or at night, that would be more better. Even if you're not able to do throughout the day, do it at night today, so that, you can start charging it, keep it in your hand, be very thankful. And if you have written for a trip, imagine you have already reached that place, you have already booked your tickets, you're doing the shopping, and, your bags are getting filled, you have reached there, and you are enjoying the trip, all that you can, imagine then taking that check in your hand. But this is amazing practice. Here, if you become like a baby and do it, na, what you're going to do. And so you will really see, those magics happening in your life. This is, I think, the 5th check which got fulfilled. There are people whose checks did not get fulfilled also. So don't get attached. You just have to be very thankful. And, only if you are charging your check very nicely, being very thankful, that thing gets fulfilled very fast. Means money poured in from my children, and my sudden trips get planned like that. So even I have done checks for the smallest thing also, for the, bigger things also. 50,000 also check I have made. I have made for 2 lakhs also. So that is how you need to write. So, but think for what you want, how much money you want. Suppose you want to travel. Okay, so how much money I would be requiring there. All the things what you're going to do there. If you are going to buy something, you're going to get some return gifts to give someone. So put in everything. Put in everything, okay, this much I'm going to spend for my shopping. This is what. So put, that my shopping is done. So what you're going to use that money, even if you don't write the amount, behind, you don't have to write the amount. Okay, you're going to use this much money for this thing. That you need only to calculate, okay, for your trip, to understand ki whether, see, if I write 50,000, but my trip is going to take me to 2 lakhs. So I have not put the exact amount in the check. So I will receive only 50,000, right? So how I'm going to manage the rest of the amount? So that is why you have to think how much, what are the things approximately you will be requiring, how much money. So my whole total expense went to, suppose, 2 lakhs. So I'm going to put in 2 lakhs. But behind, when you're writing, you're not going to write that this much money I'm going to use for this. No, you just have to write thank you, thank you, thank you for the money for my California trip. And then you write down, flights booking done, shopping done, hotel accommodation done, all that. And just add a superlative or any other good word, wow, like with it. You don't have to write the amounts behind. But you have to write for, that you're writing this for what dream, so that you remember that you have put this check to the universe for this dream to be getting fulfilled. Any other question coming relating to filling of the check? Be very thankful for the money, but take this check every day, and like with how you're doing with the money, do it every day till it gets fulfilled. And have that belief, I will get this money somehow. I will manage this money somehow. God, universe is going to give me this money somehow. I have true belief. Okay, this is coming to my way. And keep on saying, money is just like my friend, and treat money like a friend, talk to money, when you're giving, say thank you, go with love, grow with love. So that way you are increasing the energy of money. because we usually feel money is something that is currency. Only when we see it in our hand, okay? So like suppose if we have this money and if we see it in our hand, then only we feel that it is money. But money is coming to us in many forms. You know, maybe your son might book a ticket for you. Okay, your husband might book a ticket for you. You go and travel and come. Or he might get a gift for you. So these gifts which are coming to us, you know, in any form, you know, you're working in the office, your office staff gives you a gift on Diwali. What is that? You have received a gift, you have received a discount, your money is saved. So you have so much money. We are not looking into the wider aspect of money. You know, we are just कि money दिख नहीं रहा है, money आना चाहिए, but money जाना भी तो चाहिए. Money has to go also. When money goes, money comes in, arigato out. That is a Japanese word. You know, when they give out money, they say arigato in. When they give money, they say arigato out. And when they receive money, they say arigato in. So that is the word which, you know, the Japanese use, which means thank you. Okay. So that is how you need to say thank you for the money. Be very, very thankful for the money. So if you're not able to fill in the check just now, don't fill in. Think about it for what you want, for your travel you want, for your clothes you want. If you want to buy a diamond set, you know, in one of our groups, one lady she had written, I want real diamond bangles. And within 1.5 months, she has got diamond bangles. And she literally showed it to us. So this is how you know you have to have that belief that this is going to come to me. This is going to come to me. So even if you have, you know, like smallest amount, you're getting 1 rupee, 2 rupees, you're saving 2 rupees, you know, the bhaji wala said, okay, ye, आप 2 रुपए कम दो मुझे, right? Sometimes happens ना, that 110 रुपए हुआ तो वो बोलता अच्छा ठीक है, हम बोलते राउंड फिगर करो, right? तो he will say ठीक है आप 10 रुपए मत दो, 100 रुपए दे दो 110 के बदले. So that 10 rupees what you have got is your money saved, right? But do we think about that? We feel happy inside कि हाँ हमने 10 रुपए बचा लिए, but are we thankful for that? So you have to be thankful that you saved that 10 rupees. The vegetable vendor said, okay, you don't give me 10 rupees, but you saved the money, right? So think about the smallest things, you know, start, you know, being alert now for the smallest things of the money you're receiving, being very thankful to it. You went to buy something and you know the shopkeeper said, okay, आज हमने ये सेल में लगाया है, right? Why do we run to a sale when sale is happening? We are so keen to save our money, right? That time we don't think that the business fellow who is giving us that sale is saving money or no, right? We do not think, right, that way. We do not think that whether we are saving that money or no. I mean, that business fellow is giving us this sale. So what is he getting? We don't think that he is not getting profit. Okay. Are we thinking that? We don't think whether he's getting the profit or no. We only say, अरे हाँ उसको कुछ तो मिलता रहेगा करके तो सेल में लगाया, ये अपने को इतना महंगा दे रहे थे. But imagine even he might be doing his business sometimes on the sale to get more clients and to cover up his, you know, sales, to get that many sales. He might not be getting profit. So be very thankful when you get a discount also. Just be very thankful for that discount what you're getting. So money is coming. Money is coming in some or the other form. So start being thankful for that. Any other question coming to your mind?
Yes, I have one question, Maria, but not regarding the check.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have this always like when I spend money, I always feel like oh, I have this money, but I have spent on something like not for like most necessary things, but if I like, let's say if I buy something for me and all, I feel like I wasted money or something like that always.
Very good. Very good question. Very good, chaps. Very good question. This is where we need to change our mindsets. Because the moment we spend, you know, we ladies are we ladies are very this thing about our expenses, when the moment we spend 20 rupees also in eating something, we think about it. If we buy something, and we think about it, ki, why did I waste the money on this, But remember, unless you will start this energy flow of spending on your own self and loving yourself and taking care of yourself, that is what that day I went and had my juice on my own, when I was traveling, because I was walking and I was feeling very thirsty and I didn't have the water bottle. So I thought I just saw the juice wala and just stood there alone, and I had the juice because I felt, that if you be, you are helping someone. You are helping someone by doing the of his business also. He is quenching your thirst, but you are doing, if you have that, start thinking that mindset, so that is why, usually now what I do, usually see we are you as women, we are used to making things at home, we say why spend money now that like winter is there, so if you make those special laddus or something, winter sweets or healthy items, which help, to combat our winter aches and everything. So what we do is we start making things at home, right? We say we should save money, घर में ही बनाना चाहिए. And what happens is, if you think the other way, now what I have started doing is, I'll tell you, I can make things. It's not that I don't know how to make things, right? But when I see some people putting on the group, some ladies putting on the group, that I am selling this, what I started doing is that instead of I making at home, I'm buying from that lady. And then whenever I'm buying that, I'm telling that, give that lady lots of business, in this. Now, what I'm doing, I'm creating my energy to get money more. Okay. Why? Because what is happening is, I am spending money. Okay, I am spending money. And I know that she might be taking 100 or 200 rupees more from me, because she's making, she's buying things, she's doing that, she's getting pure ghee, making that, and she's making those things. But when I look at the wider picture, I look at it that way, ki I am paying that lady for giving me something which is very healthy and which is saving my time. So I am doing something else and I am giving and helping that lady by giving a business. Okay. So money is flowing to her from me, but remember, I am getting from some other things money. So whenever you spend money on yourself, this feeling is there, because people have put such limited beliefs, why you are spending so much money, save money, are money spend karo. The more you will spend, the more you will receive. This is what I learned. Even I was from a very conservative family. Even if I spend some money on this, then I used to feel, why did I buy this? Am I going to use this? Simply I've bought this, now it will be lying. But that way you have taken one decision also. Remember, you have taken a decision to spend money on yourself, on buying, so you become a decision maker. And that is how we learn, even if you have made a wrong decision. But we have learned to make decision. So next time, maybe you will be a little more careful if you're buying a thing which is not useful to you. But if you are spending and if you're feeling very guilty, then it's very wrong. You should learn to, I spend money like anything on doing courses. I'm really telling you. I might not buy things for myself, but because things keep on coming to me. What I need now is like coming from my children, anything. So, but if you spend money on doing something, of learning something, don't feel guilty. If you're buying something for your own self, you're making yourself happy. Remember, and when you are happy from inside, these practices will really help you, because you first thing the book says is that you have to be happy. You have to be happy even if you, whatever you have. So even if you have bought a 20 rupees thing for yourself, even if I go and buy one artificial ring for myself, and I like wearing rings. So even if I buy artificial ring, for myself, though I'm not going out now much, and but I accept it and I take it, and I feel very happy that I did something for myself. So be happy, don't try to remove that limiting beliefs by writing it down. See how I release the fear of spending money. Write it down. Keep on writing 11 times. Read it. Tear that page. Throw it in the dustbin or throw it out. So that way you release, from your mindset that negative belief. I'm releasing my negative thought of, and I to give people, I'm telling you, the friends or the people who know me, they know, I like giving people, I like hosting people. I love giving people because the more I give, I'm getting through other sources. I'm getting so much through other sources. But what we do, array, people have come, guests have come, how to spend on them? No. This is what I'd learned from my mother. Even when the guest came, my mother used to spend like anything, And when we asked money, she used to be very, what do you say, chengat, and we used to tell her how when the guests come, you give them, give us money to go and bring so many things for them, And then when we ask, you're not ready to give us. So she used to say, that they are like God, you are treating them as God. So when they come home, you should serve people, no one should go hungry from your place. And you are my own people. I'm not keeping you hungry. At least I'm feeding you. But those people might have come from, place, there was a man who used to come from Delhi to us, and there was one uncle who used to visit us every time and, come and sit and chat with my mother and my father, but every time, we used to serve food to them and everything, and we sisters used to feel bad also, every time we have to, give them food, do this and serve, cook extra. But then now we realize that importance ki what our parents, they did unknowingly. They were not into these practices, but they know how to serve other people. So that is, the more you give, the more you will get. This if funda, if you make, so spend on yourself, there is no harm. And if you have that limiting belief, write it down. I release the limiting belief of the fear of spending money on myself and release it. Till, keep on writing till you get that mindset that it's okay. It's not, one day you will not you will not be able to release this fear or, or this emotion. You have to keep on writing till the day you start feeling it's okay to spend on myself. The day you start feeling that, you will feel that you have released that negative thought from your mind. So keep on doing it. It might take 8 days, it might take 10 days, till you are okay with it. When you spend, you're not having that negative feeling that why did I spend on myself? But spend, because the more you spend on yourself, you're keeping your own, that is, see, empty vessel cannot give anything to anyone. So the more you are fulfilled from inside, okay, the more you are fulfilled, you are able to give to your family members. Remember that. The more you are fulfilled, you are able to give to your children. The more you are able to give to your spouse, your in-laws, your parents, and everyone. So first, you have to get fulfilled. If you don't have that, you will not be able to spend. See, if you have fear, you will not be able to spend money on your own people also. So there are times, I don't have money in my this thing, and my son says something to me, and I said, let's go and buy it. I know I have still 4 more days for the month end, but I still say, let's go and buy. And somehow the money pours into. I spend, and next day or third day, I get either, interest or the FD, or I will get something. So somehow the money pours in. So you have to build your belief system by doing, remove your negative beliefs. Very good question you asked. Very good. Anything
Thank
else
you.
coming to your minds?
I have another sharing like
Yes.
for the healing relationships. So I wrote down my list that I had in mind. So I had this one particular person, one of my cousins, who was very close to me earlier, and I was helping him a lot. And still I'm struggling to like let go of the things because my ego comes in, and
Hmm.
I'm only for this specific person. Like it's really hard to like
Forgive
uh,
and
forgive.
forget.
Yeah, because so now I'm not talking to him, and earlier my relation my parents were also not talking to him because he had done some bad things and all. But now they are talking, but still I have the feeling like he's taking advantage of my mom. And my mom is, as you said, like she's a very giving person. She gives everything.
Okay.
So yeah, he's taking advantage of him. So still I can't like
I
process
just,
and forgive him. So yeah, I'm still struggling, but I want to. But
hmm.
the thing is, I want to like have a distance. I don't want to be very close with him, but still I want to forgive him for my own good. But still I'm struggling to do that.
So magical relationship, heal your magical relationship practice. Did you do on him? You write all the things you are grateful for him. Write 10 things at least. First think all the things, and then the most things he has done before. Whatever good things he has done, you just write it down and just forget about it. Just write it down, think about him that I really forgive you, and just let it go. The day, slowly, you will start healing yourself, or keep on writing till you feel that you are comfortable, in having a relationship, but from far. Okay.
Okay.
Like you're talking on the normal this thing, but you feel very uncomfortable, when because you still remember those things. But
Yeah.
you on your level, you need to forget about it. It is good for you. So just write it down about him, write 10 grateful things about him, and then just forget about it. Right? 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, it takes time, to come to that level of emotion.
Yeah.
Slowly you will see that difference, so you don't talk much to him and you keep a relation that way.
Okay.
Okay. And you write it down also that, like, I'm having a balanced relation with him afterwards, after the writing, at the end, I'd write one sentence, I'm having a balanced relation with him. Because that is what you're wanting, right? That is your
Yeah.
desire, your dream, that I don't want to have a continuous connection with him, but I want a balanced relation with him. You can do that and you overcome that, because it's very necessary for you to overcome that. You'll start feeling nice towards that person. Because the more grudges, the more this thing, there is something still lying, underlying the carpet, then, you need to clean it. You really need to clean it. Then only you will have a good house, like how we clean a house, under the carpet. The same way you will have a good house inside. You'll start feeling nice about yourself, and you will feel worthy of yourself also. Okay. Anything
Okay.
else? Great. Chalo. So we'll end the session today. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Anything else, Tasneem, ma'am? Any, nothing? Okay.
No,
So, yeah,
nothing.
nothing. Okay. So thank you, everyone, for joining. God
Thank you
bless you
very much.
all with all your dreams. May you get all that you desire. So thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.